cover. Happy Monday, everybody. This is Chris Arena, just cutting a video here from the Philippines on the subject today, or tonight I should say, because it's 10:24 in the evening, on the subject of PlusToken wallet, which for those of you who are not aware, is a company that's been around since April 2018. So they've been going now for almost a year, and essentially based out of South Korea. Now, the purpose of this video, I did originally consider maybe putting together a written piece, and I might get someone to go and transcribe this video after I do it. But yeah, I couldn't get around to putting myself on my keyboard and typing out everything that I want to say on the subject of what we're going to discuss tonight, and that being, is PlusToken wallet a Ponzi scam? Now, I do need to make it clear that, and I am not an employee of the company. I've not been commissioned or directed or instructed to do this video tonight. I am doing this video for the benefit predominantly of those who are in my team, and essentially these are not by any means thoughts or statements that are coming from the company. These are my own conclusions that I've drawn so far over the 8 weeks since I have been involved with this particular opportunity. And so essentially, all I wanted to simply do tonight was take a look at what most of us could do if we wanted to, and that is go to Google and essentially do a search for PlusToken and then add the word scam, and no doubt you would have encountered some of the articles that I'm going to highlight tonight on this video, and just address some of the points that have been made, and again more or less provide a response to some of the comments that are being made in these particular articles. Now, this year is my 20th year that I've been involved in various network marketing companies. And while PlusToken does have a compensation plan and do provide an opportunity for those who are interested to earn, by sharing this crypto wallet with others. You've probably already heard it said in some of the earlier presentations made by some of the other members in our upline sponsorship who have been involved for a lot longer than me. You've probably heard it said that PlusToken is a technology company first and a MLM company or a network marketing company second. And the proof in that is you just got to take a look at the PlusToken wallet itself. It doesn't have great reporting on people who are in your organization for those who are coming on board, whether they, especially those who are coming on board indirectly into your organization, where you haven't personally invited someone to take a look and download the wallet for free and get it set up on their phone or tablet. It's not as great a reporting capabilities as you would normally expect to see in a company that has a predominantly strong focus on the network marketing side of things. So look, I really didn't want to make this video too long, and I really just wanted to, as I mentioned, address some of the comments and statements that have been made in these articles, again, that you can find when you go to Google and you just type a search, PlusToken scam, and again, there's going to be a bunch of articles you can read there. But look, what I wanted to say was, with regards to the fact now that this year for me is 20 years that I've been involved in various network marketing companies, there has been a little technique or a marketing strategy that has been used now for many years, and that strategy predominantly is, if a new company comes out that's network marketing, is what I've noticed is the pattern of behavior for those who like to write articles about particular companies being scams. When that new company launches, these marketers, if they are involved in some other company, what I found them doing is writing some sort of an article, whether it's actually indicating that that new company is a scam or not, through whatever research that they've already done. A lot of these people who write these articles are essentially appreciative of the fact that if it's a new company, there will be a percentage of people that will go to Google and type in the name of the company and then the word scam, because they want to see if there's any information out there on the internet about the company being questionable. So what these marketers do is they go and write an article, and then they may have gone and done some research on the company and have some sort of a conclusion indicating that they think that the company is a scam, but you've worked it out. Towards the latter portion of that article is usually some plug or promotion for whatever they are involved in. So they don't want you to join that company. They obviously want you to join them in whatever they're involved in. So obviously, if these articles are being written and the company's new, obviously there isn't going to be too much information out there on the web yet about the company being a scam. So these marketers will go and write these articles very quickly so they can get an article ranking on the front page, at the top of the page, and then they can obviously get you to read their articles and get you to read their usually very biased, I guess, review of the company, with obviously sometimes a lot of limited knowledge or information that they've been able to find in conducting their research on whatever the company is that they're trying to suggest is a scam or put out and promote that that company is a scam. And again, as I mentioned, the whole purpose is so that you can hopefully join them in whatever it is they're involved instead. So it's very clever if you think about it from that perspective, and it's worked obviously for many of these marketers for many, many years, which is why they continue to do it. Now, the other thing as well that you probably noticed on some of these websites that you read about a company being a scam is there's usually a whole range of banners on the page where the article is written. And again, if you know much about the way online marketing works, you can get paid to have banners on your website where this article is written about that particular company being a scam. And obviously, again, marketers, they want to make some money. So they're going to go and write an article saying such and such company is a scam. And then when you come to their website and read their article, because it's ranked up on the front page of Google up the top, again, what you're essentially doing is helping them make some money, because there's banner ads that are going to show up on your computer screen, and the writer of the article is going to be getting paid every single time those banners are displaying on your computer screen. And again, think about it, hundreds, thousands, possibly millions of people might be coming to their website because it's ranked at the top of Google, and they're making money off us reading their articles about that company that you're trying to find information on, whether they're a legitimate, wholesome, good company or a scam. So I hope that helps. Now, the articles in particular, I'm not going to obviously pull up every single article that I found. I'm just going to pull up some main ones that I thought were worth, providing some commentary on. The first one, again, many of us who have been in network marketing now, or MLM now, have already been well and truly aware of this particular website, Behind MLM. And so I'm just pulling up that article that they've written on my phone now. I don't know if you can see that. It's just loading. There you go. So PlusToken, mobile crypto wallet Ponzi scheme is that article. So let's go through it, shall we? So I'll just read it and I'll comment as I go through and read each of the different sentences or paragraphs, and hopefully try and keep it as short and sweet as possible. So it says, the PlusToken wallet website identifies a co-founder of the company as Mr. Leo. Okay, so we all know that Mr. Leo unfortunately hasn't revealed his surname for whatever reason. It might be just because he likes to keep himself not necessarily too public and give away too much information about who he is personally. And look, at the end of the day, many of us who have been in this space now for long enough know that just because you know the full name of the owner of a business doesn't necessarily mean that the business is going to be a long-term business or a safe investment or opportunity to be involved in, because we just got to think about some of the companies that I've found myself involved in over the years that I've known the full name, seen the photo, or seen the guy on stage at a live event or whatever, and the company obviously doesn't necessarily turn out to be what everyone hoped and believed that they were, promoting and initially promoting themselves to be. For example, USI Tech or My Advertising Pays, or Traffic Monsoon. I wasn't involved in that one, but everyone knew the name of Charles Scoville. And that company made a lot of money for a lot of people, but when it wrapped up and found, the owner found himself in court having all sorts of issues with the US government and the SEC, they shut his company down. And a lot of people unfortunately found themselves in a position where they lost money because from what I recall, what happened with that business, Traffic Monsoon, the US government obviously freezed all the assets, and the owner himself wasn't able to access the funds to return those funds. And for all we know, the US government kept those funds. Anyway, again, I don't have enough information, but that's what I recall as information that was shared with me, because I was never involved with that opportunity, Traffic Monsoon. So anyway, my point being is, just because we don't know the full name of Mr. Leo or the other founders, there has been some mention of some other individuals where we do know their full names, like I think his name is Sheng Zhao. But anyway, my point is, just because we don't know their full name doesn't necessarily mean they're a questionable, unwholesome company or opportunity. Now, the article goes on to say, other than a small grainy photo of someone wearing a baseball cap standing behind a podium, no information about Leo is provided. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean the company is a questionable or a scam, because we don't know the full details of what Mr. Leo has for breakfast or where he previously worked. What we do know is that Mr. Leo and some of the other founders did have a previous working history with Samsung and Google Pay, is the information that has been made available and public to all of us who have found ourselves reviewing and found ourselves involved with PlusToken. But again, necessarily have to know all those specifics, because again, we have known the specifics for some owners of some companies that haven't necessarily found themselves around for the long term that we all hoped and believed that they would be. So the article goes on to say, the PlusToken wallet website domain was privately registered on September 19th, 2018, and the PlusToken wallet appears to be primarily promoted across Asia, which is true and obvious because the founders are out of South Korea. And obviously, for those of you who are aware or are not aware, the information that I have had shared with me when I was getting involved is that the membership base predominantly, yes, is out of South Korea. Japan and China are the main, hubs for where the PlusToken membership reside. But it's now starting to obviously ripple out to other parts of the world and non-speaking, English-speaking parts of the world as well, of course. Now, the article continues. The PlusToken wallet website provides a graphical roadmap in Chinese and showcases a recent event in Japan. There's also reference to a grand opening in South Korea last month, and this article was written in October last year. So again, this is making reference to some events that happened sort of in the back end of 2018. Now, it says, the article goes on to say, offered languages on the PlusToken wallet website include English, Russian, Chinese, Korean, Indonesian, Vietnamese, German, and Japanese. Now, the latest news section of the website boasts of 2 China guys reach million monthly income club. Again, they've obviously mentioned on this particular site that, well, with this opportunity and China, and obviously we know that China has a very strong desire. Chinese business people are very interested in how to grow and make money opportunities. You just got to take a look at even at some casinos. Some of the high rollers rooms. Some Chinese people. Not that I gamble, by the way, but when I was a lot younger, I remember there used to be a lot of Chinese at these casinos. Putting big bets on whatever they were playing, and business. In general, we already know the Chinese are very business-minded people and they like to network. So this article has a further update on the 23rd of October because the article, when it was first written, was on the 20th of October. So 3 days later, there was an update, and the update goes, the owner of the PlusTokenWallet.com domain has informed us he or she is an affiliate. So it's not the site that behind getting their details from. That company, it was just a member like you and me. At least for now, PlusToken Wallet doesn't appear to have a problem with affiliates using misleading domain names. And yes, that is an issue. I do agree that the company probably does need to give more attention to, and that being affiliates or members like us getting out there and having a use of the company name without getting permission from the company first. Typically speaking, that is not permitted for most serious businesses, and something that I can agree with this article that PlusToken does need to address that and fix that because, it does create issues when there are members out there with websites, posing as the company when they're not. They're just affiliates like you and I. So the article goes on to say the official PlusToken wallet website domain is pltoken.io and is pretty useless. Again, that's their opinion. The default website language is Korean, obviously, because the owners are South Korean. And other than generic blockchain waffle, doesn't provide any information about the company. End update. Article continues. As always, if an MLM company is not openly upfront about who is running or owns it, think long and hard about joining and or handing over any money. Of course, naturally, if you are hesitant to go and commit your funds to any opportunity, whether it be online or offline, like buying property or buying a business and setting it up. If you're not prepared to lose the money that's required to invest in that opportunity, whether it be online or offline, don't spend the money. Especially in this case, they're saying if you don't know enough information about the owners of the business, fair call. Again, everybody will make their own decision and take responsibility for what they do, and if they do choose to get involved financially in any opportunity, whether it be online or offline, and hopefully they make their decisions sensibly and intelligently based on what they can afford to risk and potentially lose. Now, the next subject or headline of the article, I'm just reading it now, PlusToken Wallet products. PlusToken Wallet has no retailable products or services, with affiliates only able to market PlusToken Wallet affiliate membership itself. Now, that statement is already a mistake, I'm sure, for those of you who've been involved in this opportunity long enough. Can appreciate the fact that PlusToken does have a product and a service, and yes, it's not retailable. You can't sell it because it's free. It's no different to any other crypto wallet, like Coinbase, for example. Coinbase, for those of us who have been in crypto now for long enough know, is one of the world's largest crypto wallet providers, and they, again, like PlusToken, provide a service which is, if you want to buy crypto and hold that crypto in your Coinbase wallet or in a Coinbase wallet, you go to the Coinbase website or you download the Coinbase app on your phone or tablet. It's free. You register and then you can put your crypto in there. That's the service. It's obviously all set up with all its various security features so that if you do put your crypto in your Coinbase wallet, hopefully you and only you can take it out if and when you need to. PlusToken is just another crypto wallet. It's exactly the same. Obviously, You can download the wallet, it's free. Register an account, that's free as well, like Coinbase. And if you want to put some crypto into the PlusToken wallet, again, you can set up all the various security features. And one of those security features that I think personally is the coolest thing so far that I've seen in the crypto wallet is the facial recognition security, which to my knowledge to date, I have not seen any other crypto wallets out there who are providing facial recognition security so that you and only you can withdraw. So even if you sort of look at it from that perspective, if someone does hack into your account, whether they be someone who's with the company or not with the company, they find a way to get into your PlusToken wallet. The service that the company is providing is facial recognition security. So even if those hackers get in, they still can't get your crypto out because they need to obviously use or pass through the facial recognition security aspect of what the wallet provides as a service. So that's already a mistake there that our friends at Behind MLM have inaccurately stated on this article. Now, it obviously says there the only way that it says there with affiliates only able to market PlusToken wallet affiliate membership. Okay, so affiliate membership. So essentially, what they're saying is that the only way you can attain a benefit, a financial benefit, is if you market PlusToken and tell others and say, "Hey, do you want to get a crypto wallet? It's free." And if they get that crypto wallet, so let's say 10 people join through your referral details, and they all get a PlusToken crypto wallet set up on their phone or tablet, but they decide to not go ahead and deposit even $1 worth of Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum into their PlusToken wallet. They keep their wallets empty, all 10 people. How much commission are you going to earn off those people? Nothing. And let's pretend that you do decide to go and put $500 worth of Ethereum into your PlusToken wallet, and then you switch on the arbitrage trading, which, again, I'm not going to go into the details of that today, but you switch on the arbitrage trading, which, for those of you who are already aware, will allow you an opportunity to earn daily through the arbitrage trading activity that the company does. And again, we have proof that the company provides websites where they regularly each week provide the stats and all the data of the arbitrage trading that they do each week on Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And so you put $500 worth of Ethereum into your PlusToken wallet. You've got 10 people that you've referred, but none of them have put even $1 worth of crypto into their wallets. And at the end of 30 days, you've somehow managed to earn approximately 10%, okay? Now, we obviously know that it's as low as 6%, as high as 18%, but we say that the average is 10% that you're going to earn as a growth due to the arbitrage trading activity that the company is doing. And so that means you now have $550 worth of crypto if the price of crypto doesn't take a big dip. If it stays the same or if it goes up, then you'll obviously see 10% more in there, approximately, that you didn't have 30 days ago. Where did that extra 10% worth of crypto come from? Did it come from the 10 people that you referred who has nothing in their wallets? Answer is obvious. Of course not, because how can you make a commission off people who haven't even put $1 worth of crypto into their wallet yet? And even if they did put $1 worth of crypto in their wallet, we already know that they still can't switch on their AI Dog, or the artificial intelligence that does the arbitrage trading. And so that being the case, they're not earning. And we all know how the earning of commission works, that your 10 people do need to have at least 500 US worth of crypto in their PlusToken wallet that they then allocate to the AI Dog. And if they haven't done that, again, that means they're not earning. And so you're not earning, but you've still managed to earn. Obviously, that's because it's come through the arbitrage trading that you have already switched on your end. So interesting to make that as a point to people that you can still earn even though your referrals haven't made even a single deposit into their wallet. Why and where does that earning come from? It comes from the arbitrage trading. If you'd like to see proof of the arbitrage trading that the company does, I'll stick some links in the comments section or in just below this video. All right, continuing on. The PlusToken wallet compensation plan. Okay, well, I'll hopefully try not to go through, spend too much time on this. But it says the PlusToken wallet affiliates download a mobile app through which they invest funds on the promise of a monthly 6 to 18% ROI or return on investment. Now, something that needs to be made clear here is that when it says here that affiliates download a mobile app and then they invest funds, well, look, at the end of the day, if you are opting, all right, of course, it's not compulsory, it's not an obligation that you must and have to switch on the AI dog or the artificial intelligence that does the arbitrage trading. So if you have people who go, for example, and put in some crypto into their PlusToken wallet, but they decide not to switch on the artificial intelligence, is that an investment? Of course not. It's just crypto in a wallet. It's no different to you opening up a blockchain wallet tomorrow and putting $200 into that blockchain wallet. Is that an investment? Of course it's not. It's just, again, $200 worth of Bitcoin or Ethereum in your blockchain wallet. And obviously you can take that out of your blockchain wallet. And so the same applies with your PlusToken wallet. If you put in $1,000 worth of Bitcoin into your PlusToken wallet, but you choose to not switch on the artificial intelligence, that $1,000 is not an investment. Obviously, it is simply $1,000 worth of Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin or whatever in your PlusToken wallet that you can take out at any time because it's just another crypto wallet. You probably get sick of me saying that, but again, I'm going to keep repeating that this is different. This is not like some of the things that we've seen before or have been involved in before, where you do have to go and put money down as an investment that's locked in for whatever period of time, 30 days, 60 days, 120 days, 99 days. There's been lots of things that we've all seen come and go that have these terms that you need to keep that investment committed to. This isn't the case with PlusToken. You can take out as little or as much as you want out of your PlusToken wallet whenever you want. There's no minimum earnings. There's no minimum time that needs to pass by first before you can take some stuff out that is rightly your crypto in the first place. So the article continues on. Residual commissions on monthly ROI payments are paid out via a uni-level compensation structure. And again, I'm not going to go into those details. You'll find that on the website or through your sponsor. A uni-level compensation structure places an affiliate at the top of a uni-level team with every personal recruited affiliate placed directly underneath them. And yes, okay, they're stating the obvious right now. If any level 1 affiliates recruit new affiliates, they are placed on level 2, blah, blah, blah. If any level 2 affiliates recruit new affiliates, they are placed on level 3 and so on and so forth, down a theoretical infinite number of levels. Again, these are stuff that we already know and doesn't necessarily mean there's any issues there. So PlusToken wallet caps payable uni levels at 10. That's inaccurate. We already know that you can go past level 10. There are some requirements. And again, if you want to know what those requirements are, I'm not going to be explaining that on this video. You need to go and speak to your sponsor. Now, residual commissions are paid out as a percentage of the monthly ROI or return on investment received by affiliates in the uni level team as follows. So level 1, again, we already know this, 100% match bonus. Level 2 to 10 is 10%. Again, that's all in the compensation plan. So joining PlusToken wallet. PlusToken wallet affiliate membership is free. However, a minimum $500 investment is required to participate in the attached MLM opportunity, which is true, okay? If you want to switch on the artificial intelligence, if you want to earn from people in your team, in your organization, yes, you do need to have that minimum of $500 in your wallet, and then you commit that $500 to your artificial intelligence dog or AI dog, and then that goes to work with the arbitrage trading that the company does for you. But here's the point that maybe perhaps some of you have missed, that this article obviously hasn't touched on. I opened up a PlusToken wallet because I've had my PlusToken wallet now for 8 weeks. And through some of the earnings that I've made over that period of time, I was able to go and open up a second wallet for my wife on her phone as a separate account under her mobile number, and essentially transfer the $500 worth of PlusToken into Ethereum on my wallet, and then send that Ethereum to my wife's wallet, and then switch on her AI Dog so she starts earning that approximate 10% per month through the arbitrage trading activity. Now, after my wife's first 24 hours of her PlusToken wallet being active, I think she had earned about $24, which, we do know that there's this thing called Candy that the company offers to give you a little bit of a kickstart when you first get up and running. Now, something that perhaps this article obviously hasn't necessarily wanted to touch on, because they haven't appreciated that this is a potential outcome that could be realized, is the fact that if we wanted to, my wife, she could have switched off the artificial intelligence dog, the AI dog, and the arbitrage trading would have stopped, and that $500 worth of Ethereum that she received that transferred out of my wallet into hers would then go back into her PlusToken wallet, and then her PlusToken that she'd earned obviously would be in her PlusToken wallet. And then if she wanted to, after switching off the artificial intelligence dog, she could quite easily withdraw that $500 worth of Ethereum back to her Coinbase wallet or her blockchain wallet, because we've got those two set up as well. And she could have also quite easily, if she wanted to, taken the PlusToken, about $24 that she earned in that first 24 hours, convert that into Ethereum in her wallet, and then withdraw that Ethereum after her first 24 hours and then walk away. Do you see my point that I'm making here? There's no minimum earnings. Like, my wife could have earned only $1 worth of PlusToken in that first 24 hours. And she can take that $1 worth of PlusToken, convert it into Ethereum, then take it out of her wallet and then walk away if she wanted to. So there's no minimum, there's no maximum, and there's no minimum time period required with PlusToken before you can withdraw, unlike some of the other things that we've seen come and go over the last 18 months. Now, just reading the conclusion now, guys. Again, I didn't realize this video was going to go this long, but thank you for sticking with me and watching. The conclusion, it says, the ruse behind PlusToken Wallet's monthly ROI payments is bot-based cryptocurrency arbitrage, trading, and mining. So obviously they're saying that it's a ruse, like it's not actually happening. But again, as I said, you'll see at the bottom of this video, there will be some links that you can click, and you can see the proof of the company doing their weekly arbitrage trading activities and their results. The article continues on. Naturally, PlusToken Wallet fails to provide any evidence of any external return on investment, revenue generation taking place. Well, they obviously haven't seen the arbitrage trading reports that are being generated and made public every week. Now, here's something that is going to absolutely destroy this article in the next few days and weeks to come. We all know that PlusToken has just launched a website called PSTOEX.com, and this is their very own cryptocurrency exchange. And this cryptocurrency exchange has been modeled and built to rival and compete directly with the world's #1 cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, which, for those of you who do not know, being the #1 cryptocurrency exchange in the world, Binance, they've only been around for 14 months. They launched in October 2017, and these guys are generating $2.8 million in transaction fees per day. So PlusToken is interested in that $2.8 million worth of transaction fees that Binance are enjoying. And even if they could imagine just $250,000 away from Binance per day, $250,000 a day in transaction fees coming through the PlusToken exchange, crypto exchange. You do the maths on that. What's 250 grand times 30 days in a month, or times 365 days in a year? That's a lot of money coming as an external revenue generation that the company can continue to use to support its payments to its members that are using the artificial intelligence dog. So we also know that the company's also about to roll out a games platform, which obviously now is basically an opportunity that the company sees where people who are interested in gaming, online gaming, can play these games and be paid in crypto for the success and the fun that they have with playing these games. They can be rewarded crypto, and that platform as well, no doubt, is going to have some monetization attached to it. It will generate a revenue, another external revenue for the company. So the company has several sources of revenue that it's going to be having in place in the next few weeks and months to come. We do know as well that the company is going to be launching the actual PlusToken coin on public exchanges in the next few weeks and months to come. We do know as well that the company has got a flash pay system that's going to be set up for merchants who want to be accepting PlusToken as a form of payment at their place of business. And we already know that there are several businesses in China who are already accepting PlusToken as a form of payment. So there we go, another revenue stream for the company via the flash payment system that the company is going to be making available for businesses all around the world who want to accept PlusToken as a form of payment. So as you have hopefully already drawn as a conclusion, these articles, while they do want to serve a purpose to help people, inform people of potential dangers, yes, I understand they have probably done that successfully with other companies. Excuse me, I'm just going to plug in my charger because my laptop's running low. Okay, we're back. These articles, and this article in particular, and as I mentioned, the other articles that you can find online are very similar or very similarly written to what we see here in this article. So it goes on to just say, if Mr. Leo and the gang were able to legitimately generate a consistent 6 to 18% monthly return on investment, over double this if residual commissions are factored in, why would they be soliciting investment from randoms over the internet? Okay, fair call, fair question. With the new investment, the only verifiable source of revenue entering PlusToken wallet, the company essentially functions as a closed-loop Ponzi scheme. And for those of you who are not aware of what a closed-loop Ponzi scheme is, it's obviously where members who got involved early, they're actually receiving their benefits and their commissions and their payments each day, each month from new members coming in, bringing in fresh money. And so what this is suggesting is the company doesn't have other sources of revenue coming in to help pay us members. They're relying on new members to join. So again, we've already established that isn't necessarily the case, because at the end of the day, especially now that we've got the crypto exchange live, that's going to generate heaps of fresh new revenue that the company can use to sustain their commitment to us, the members, who are using the artificial intelligence and expecting our crypto to grow and earn for us just for holding in our wallets. Okay, so it goes on to say, I'm nearly finished, guys. Hang in there with me. PlusToken wallet affiliates download the app and then use it to transfer PlusCoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ripple, Dogecoin, and or Dash to Mr. Lee and whoever he is working with. PlusCoin at this stage exists only inside of PlusToken wallet. It serves as a convenient method for PlusToken wallet to accept real money for worthless points, which PlusToken wallet can generate on demand at little to no cost. So again, this is saying that we're earning PlusToken that's worthless, essentially. But we already know that there are businesses, for example, some of you may have already seen that there is an IMAX theater in China that you can go and pay for your tickets to watch a movie in this IMAX theater, and they're accepting a apparently a worthless PlusToken coin to pay for your entry fee to watch a movie at this IMAX theater in China. Obviously, they're not going to be accepting a coin that's worthless. There's a luxury car dealership that's selling Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Bentleys and Maseratis. Again, you can buy these vehicles and pay with PlusToken. Hang on, but this article is suggesting that the PlusToken coin is worthless. If you were the car dealership, would you be accepting a worthless coin and letting someone drive away in a Lamborghini? Probably not. So, guys, again, these guys are unfortunately misinformed about the value of the PlusToken coin at present. Now, just reading the latter parts of this article. From here is the usual MLM cryptocurrency story. PlusToken wallet affiliates will be able to withdraw through the app as long as there's new investments rolling in. We've already covered that. When that dries up or withdrawals exceed new investments, PlusToken wallet collapses and everybody loses money. Again, we know that that's not going to happen because of the fact that there's other revenues coming in now from other sources. As an additional kick in the nuts, excuse my language, the closed loop nature of PlusToken wallet means when Mr. Lee inevitably does a runner, so again, he's suggesting that Mr. Leo is going to run off with everybody's money, the app will stop working and you'll be locked out of your funds you didn't withdraw to a third party. Now, for those of you who aren't already aware of this fact, the company provides private key security so that you and only you, hopefully you haven't given your private key details to anyone else, but if you haven't, you and only you can get in and get access. And so, again, even if Mr. Lee decides to go and shut his doors, or Leo or whoever, these guys are saying are the owners, was to go and shut their doors, they can't get into our wallets because only we have the private keys to get in. And we already covered this at the beginning of this video. Even if they did get in, somehow, there's facial recognition security. So unless they want to go and tie up every single member of PlusToken, tie us down to a chair and hold a gun to our head and say, do the facial recognition security now so we can steal your crypto, that's the only way they're going to be able to withdraw out of our PlusToken wallets, which again is highly unlikely. Now, unfortunately, the article just goes on to say the closed loop nature also means we're probably going to see a lot of people who think they've made a mint based on what the app tells them. Remember that numbers on a screen provided by a Ponzi app is not real money. That's true until you take it out and put it into a third-party, place. Nor are promises of PlusCoin going public evidence of legitimacy. It's just true because there've been a lot of coins that have claimed that they're going to go public one day, like OneCoin and CoinSpace, and those things obviously never went anywhere. BitConnect went onto public exchanges, and obviously they shut down this time last year. So launching your own worthless, excuse the word, shitcoin to scam people through is chapter 1 of the MLM cryptocurrency scam playbook. So again, that's true because obviously that has happened before in the past. But again, these guys don't understand that the coin does have value. The PlusToken coin does have value because it's already been accepted as a form of valid payment at various businesses already in some parts of the world, and that network of businesses will continue to grow, especially when the flash pay system that PlusToken is developing starts to roll out to the world, and businesses can see that they can accept payments from customers and get those payments instantly with no transaction fees. To accept those PlusToken payments, obviously, the transaction fees are only going to kick in for when they convert that PlusToken back to Ethereum, and then they withdraw the Ethereum into another third party that's going to turn that Ethereum into whatever local currency that they want to turn it into. So, the last part of this article, and try not to get sucked into the inevitable pageantry we see with the Asian-based cryptocurrency scams. Again, suggesting that because PlusToken as a business have been represented at various blockchain conventions. They were at a very big one in New York late last year. They were invited to be guests at a United Nations digital conference forum to meet with various blockchain experts. These guys are basically saying, don't believe that these events are, going to necessarily mean the company is legitimate and above board, because scam companies get invited all the time to blockchain conventions in New York. Apparently, sorry, I'm being sarcastic now. Scam companies, scam cryptocurrency companies get invited, to United Nations conferences all the time. Again, I'm sorry, I'm being sarcastic here. Just be logical, guys and girls. Be logical. If you were responsible, okay, you were responsible to organize a United Nations event where the governments of the world are going to be in attendance, and you wanted to make the subject matter of this particular conference digital, and you wanted to invite some organizations, businesses, brands, experts from the digital, and in this case, blockchain industry, would you be inviting questionable businesses and organizations or companies? Well, you'd be putting your job at risk if you did that, because you probably wouldn't have the gig next year to organize next year's event, because these events typically happen, every year, blockchain conventions especially. You wouldn't have a good chance of necessarily keeping your position as event organizer if you're inviting scam companies to be present at these credible, trusted events or events that are supposed to only have present credible, trusted individuals and organizations. Again, just think about that logically. That's what I've concluded anyway. Again, if you don't necessarily want to feel the same way as I do or think the same way as I do, that yes, it is plausible for a company like USI Tech or BitConnect to be at a United Nations conference. Come on. Not in my books, okay? Logically, I don't think that BitConnect or USI Tech would have ever had a shot at being present at or even invited to a United Nations conference. PlusToken were, and an article was written about this and published on Yahoo Finance. Go ahead and look for it. Just type into Google, PlusToken, United Nations, October, or I think it was August 2018. You'll see the article on Yahoo Finance that I'm talking about. So the last paragraph. Yes, there will be millionaires in China and plenty of events with lots of ribbons and people speaking on stage. But on the back end, PlusToken wallet operates the same as any other MLM crypto Ponzi scheme. Again, that's the end of the article. There's others you can read. I'm not going to address that last point because I already have. Thank you again for watching this video. Again, I appreciate you taking the time. Feel free to share this video with others who are, I guess, still concerned about these articles that they're finding online about PlusToken as a company. And again, just think about it logically, as I touched on, especially in that last part, that if PlusToken was a unwholesome, unethical, potentially risky company in the crypto space, why would they have been invited to attend not just one, but several blockchain conventions? And when I say attend, they weren't just present, they were a featured company who were able to get up on stage and address the audience of people who are in attendance at these conventions and talk about the PlusToken technology and products and services that they're going to be looking at rolling out as part of their entire ecosystem of digital products and services. And again, the United Nations, that's a no-brainer. And for those of you who don't know, PlusToken was awarded by the Chinese government as one of the top 10 most influential blockchain companies of 2018. Again, how do you get an award from a government unless you are doing something right? And I don't imagine there are going to be too many governments of the world that are going to go and give away awards of that caliber to companies that have question marks that they could be potentially risky and a scam. So again, I hope that helps, ladies and gentlemen. Again, these are my opinions and my thoughts. They are not in any way indicative of what the company themselves have stated already. They haven't put me up to doing this video to make these statements on their behalf. I do this video for the benefit mainly of my immediate team, and for those of you who want to pass on and share this video with others, feel free to do so. But again, in closing, I hope that those of you who have chosen to get involved in this opportunity have again made hopefully a very sensible, intelligent choice, responsible choice about how much you've committed to this opportunity. And again, hopefully it's financially, I guess, funds or crypto that you are prepared to work with, that you are prepared to put at risk, because at the end of the day, buying crypto itself is already risky without necessarily having to put it in a wallet or put it into some investment opportunity, because we already know the price of crypto goes up and down every day. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching this video. And again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to look me up on Facebook, add me, private message me, and I look forward to meeting some of you if I haven't already met you before. Enjoy the rest of your week ahead. All the best.